Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. Silver Springs Police responded to a welfare concern on Atkins Street Sunday at 9:30 a.m. There, the officer made contact with a female who said her husband assaulted her. Injuries were evident to the officer. While interviewing the victim, Sergeant Matt Glenn said her husband returned and he was agitated. Fearing another assault could occur if the parties were not separated, Russell Klein Fraser, age 25, was arrested and charged with assault, family violence, impeding breathing circulation. Fraser is in Hopkins County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Silver Springs Police stopped a speeding vehicle at 4:42 Saturday afternoon. The nervous driver revealed a white rock substance believed to be cocaine during the investigation. Morgan Martin Paul Moray, age 17, of Brashear, was charged with Controlled Substance Penalty Group 1 in a drug-free zone. Moray was within 1,000 feet of Pacific Park at the time of the stop and arrest. According to Silver Springs Police Chief Jay Sanders, only a few law enforcement officers remain in the campaign to adopt a cop and provide active shooter vests for each officer. Sanders told KSST News Monday morning that even he has been adopted. Sanders said that the campaign began on behalf of patrol officers in the city and county, but now had branched out to criminal investigators, Cumbie police, and independent school district officers. For $375, one can adopt one of the remaining officers. The project began when Brandy Lieber was sitting on her porch going through Facebook. She told Doug Hastings Saturday evening at Celebration Plaza about the plan for Adopt a Cop.
Well, we are doing a fundraiser to try to raise enough active shooter vests for all the deputies and police officers in Hopkins County. We're trying to raise enough for Silver Springs ISD, the police department, and the sheriff's department, the ones that are on patrol. And if we get enough donations, we're going to go ahead and adopt Cumbie as well. So you can adopt a cop for $375. Everybody try to get their money together and do it as a group or as a business. You get to pick your cop and we will take care of the rest. All the money goes straight to the company and they will ship us the vest, and then we will make sure all the officers get them.
Okay, how long do you have to do this?
Well, we're doing it this week here, and then next Saturday we'll be at J. Hodge Chevrolet, and then Saturday evening from 6 to 10 we will be here on the square.
Who came up with this idea?
Well, I kind of come up with it myself. I was just actually sitting on the back porch one evening and flipping through Facebook, and I seen where these on one of these officer sites were these strike plates, these active shooter vests. And in light of what's happening in our, in Dallas, 75 miles away from us, a week ago, and I thought our guys needed this. And we are a small town on a small budget, and just can't afford to raise $30,000 for all these vests. So I thought, well, I'll just see if I can get a few people together. And so I contacted Kim Sheffield at One Stop Sign Shop, and then she contacted a few people that she knows, and she said, let me do some stickers, or she had some stickers already, and we just kind of incorporated that. And she said that she'd give a large portion of everything from the stickers and the yard signs and the decals. So that's just how it took off.
Somebody wants to write you a check, who do they get in touch with?
They can get in touch with me, Brandy Lieber. I'm on Facebook, or my phone number is 903-348-3788.
Early voting in the November general election will take place in the Justice of the Peace Precinct 2 courtroom in the tax office, JP office building on Jefferson Street. This will be the permanent location for early voting. The decision was finalized Monday morning during Hopkins County Commissioners Court regular session. During the regular session, the county also entered into an interlocal agreement with the City of Frisco to enable a reasonable price for equipment and uniforms for the firefighters in Hopkins County. County Fire Chief Andy Inslee said the City of Frisco kindly agreed to the piggyback opportunity. He's seeking other cost-saving opportunities for his department and the county. A mitigation grant was accepted by the court that will alleviate flooding in Precinct 1, County Roads 1104 and 1174. These roadways will be raised 3 feet and larger culverts will be installed. Funding from this grant will provide 75% of the cost. The county will provide the remaining 25%. That will be in labor and equipment use. The grant is separate and apart from the FEMA grant that will aid in roadway repair due to flooding. FEMA-approved grants open the door for the mitigation grant. Another mitigation grant will be sought after the vote of Commissioners Court Monday. That grant will be sought to improve Pipeline Road in Precinct 3 and County Roads 1186, 1178, and 1180 in Precinct 1. Precinct 1 Commissioner Beth Weisenbaker says she's working with Commissioner-elect Mickey Parker to assure the projects will be completed in Precinct 1 after she leaves office the first of the year. Those roadways will also be raised 3 feet and larger culverts will be installed. This grant will also provide 75% of the cost of the rework, with the county adding the additional 25% through labor and equipment use. The annual road report and grand jury annual reports were postponed until the next regular session. Here's Don Julian with sports.
Wildcats tennis coach Tony Martinez opened his 5-day boys and girls tennis camp Monday morning at the Wildcat Tennis Complex. Kids entering kindergarten through the 6th grade have camp from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. this week, and those entering the 7th through the 12th grade are in camp from 10:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. I talked to Coach Martinez during a break between the camps Monday morning.
We're starting our first day, getting ready for another season.
Yeah, from little bitty ones to bigger ones.
We have a lot of little 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds up to 9, and all my varsity coming in later on at this point there for the rest of the day.
What's it like coaching those little ones?
It's fun. I used to be scared to work with them. I mean, because you didn't know where the ball was going to go.
Yeah.
But you can see a little bit more success with the kids when they start hitting the ball a lot faster than the kids who've been playing for a year or two. When they see the ball go over the net, they get real excited. And, and it gets me excited that way too. Like, hey, you got to understand, this is their first time to hit a ball over the net.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's really, a pleasure to work with the little kids.
Now you go from kindergarten, entering kindergartners, so do you have any that young today? Or?
No, not this time. We are going to start a program here in November, and we're looking at 8 and unders and 10 and under type program. But they'll be using foam balls, not the tennis balls, where they can control. It's almost like hitting a balloon, but we'll be working with the foam balls this fall.
Now you're going to break between camps, but you're just getting ready for your older group. Now these will be your bigger kids.
Yeah, these are our middle school kids and high school kids. I have like the 7th and 8th graders in a group, and then I have the 9th through the 12th graders together.
Kind of looking at them, maybe find a varsity player or two, maybe.
That's what we're looking at. We're trying to get them ready. There's some of the girls that are out here today are freshman girls, but they're going to jump in also into the frying pan and become varsity girls probably towards the next month or two. But I have been with them for the past 2 years, and so they're ready to kind of make that move too. I would never ask them to come out here if I didn't think they could not handle it. So we're looking forward to it.
So really, if they come out to camp anytime this week, you'll really hone their game and just really work on their basics and fundamentals.
We're just working on basics and fundamentals. This is not a match play or tournament type camp. We're working on general ground strokes, the forehands, the backhands, the volleys, and the serves. And we're just going to cover those 5 points on a daily, basis.
And if they can't make it for one day or something, maybe come in tomorrow or something, you'll prorate them?
Prorate whatever. If they couldn't make it today, they can come in and join us tomorrow. Or, if they can make it today, it's like $10 a day drop-in type of deal for 2 hours. So they're small classes. It's not like we're overabundance where the numbers where they're standing in line. They will be hitting and hitting and hitting type of deal. So
who's helping you out?
I have 3 guys from 2 guys that play at Schreiner University, Isaac Vasquez and Michael Holder, and then I have Michael Torres from Saul Ross University. He's a senior at Saul Ross, and he plays there. And these 3 guys have worked for me, over the last 2 to 3 years. So they're very in tune to what we're doing on the courts, and they're able to, and they're very enthusiastic working with the kids. That's why, that's the big key in these camps today, is to make sure you bring in the right personnel that who can also work with the kids, not just teaching, but also have fun with them too.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.
The shirt, the tank tops are 25 and the t-shirts are 20. And all the money goes to .com. Every bit of it. So you can...
Is that your lunch?
No, we're selling this on the square. $1 a bag.
What for?
We're going to World Series next week.
Where?
In Alexandria, Louisiana. And we're out here for donations.
all together.